move her body like a shaman. All in my head, so much in common. Just say that word, baby, I'm on it. If this ain't love, then I don't want it. She move her body like a shaman.
We are having a fantastic topic that I've been wanting to have with someone mature enough to have it and actually have certain details that would be able to help you guys. We are talking about everything sex, everything rediscovering sex and unlearning what we've been taught for years. So today is going to be extremely interesting and I'm looking forward to what we'll be having up the road. Today I welcome my guest, Mikael.
Awesome, lovely to connect with you.
Likewise.
ALANA, is it?
Yes, please. Yes, it is. It's ALANA.
ALANA Gonzalez.
Yes, please. ALANA Gonzalez, my mom's last name.
Awesome. My name is Mikael Amin. I am the leader of the Waroho community, which is a community dedicated to creating spiritual health solutions for this digital generation. And so we're a spiritual community who come together to grow on our individual journeys of spiritual health. I'm an artist, a spiritual health coach, and also I lead a spiritual health exercise game that I call Cheza Roho.
Oh, okay.
That's the word you were trying to say earlier.
Yes, please. So what is, because we're just going to go off, I'm interested in the Cheza Roho game you said. What is that all about?
So it's quite linked to the topic that we're talking about today. The Cheza Roho is a game that I created to help natural people remember their most powerful gift, which is the gift of rhythm, the gift of the heart's intelligence.
Nice.
You may find, I can hear you're Caribbean. Where are you from? Which part?
Actually, I'm from Guyana, South America. So,
Guyana.
But I live in Barbados at the moment. Yes.
Awesome. So no matter where you're placed, when you are people of nature like us, rhythm is our way of life.
Yes, please.
No matter if you want to go into Ifa traditions, no matter if you go into Zulu, no matter if you go into Kikuyu in East Africa, whether you're going to Wolof people, whether you're going into the Caribs, it doesn't matter. When you're dealing with indigenous people, you're dealing with rhythm, vibration, sound, and music. These are fundamental to our spiritual health. Fundamental. You will never find, ever, I challenge you to find me an indigenous community that doesn't use music for spiritual practice. It's so important. And so in this digital age, as millennials who've gone through the train of religion and things like that, it is incumbent upon me as a spiritual health coach to remind us of our nature as it pertains to our spirituality. And Cheza Roho is a game where by practice, Cheza Roho is something that you do anyway.
Right.
You don't need, all I'm doing is reminding you of the spiritual aspect of it. And why it's so important is because we may have invented music, but we didn't invent music industry. We may have invented channeling spirits, but we didn't invent the acting industry. And so if ALANA comes up with a beautiful voice right now, people are gonna go, oh, you should go on The Voice, you should go on X Factor, you should. Instead of saying you should use your voice to grow in spiritual health. You see, no one applies that so-called talent, that gift, to spiritual growth.
Yeah.
And the same with actors. Yes? An actor does a very highly spiritual thing. They channel spirits.
Right.
Yes? And so someone who can do that should use that first and foremost to create a better environment for themselves. That is what gifts are for. Yes, and so Cheza Rojo is simply, it's a game for the natural family to remind them of their beauty in rhythm, their beauty and power in movement and breath.
I love it. I totally love it. And I am so interested in that. I will put links or photographs or whatever it is that you have of the game so they will be able to get to it, right?
You can join us every single morning on live on IG, 10 a.m. in UK time. What time is it over there right now?
Right now it's after 1. So the last, I catched it yesterday at 7 something. I saw you there at 7 something my time, and it was 10 something.
Yes.
No, it was it 10 something for you, but then no, that would have been too short.
Yes, so you're 5 hours
behind you. Yes. So, well,
no, but even if you miss it, it's on YouTube. You can type Cheza Rojo live on YouTube, and you'll be able to catch all of the episodes that we've done previously.
Okay.
And yeah, and get involved. And please, Alana, send me videos and share your Cheza Rojo experience. I'd love to know how it is for you.
Well, I do have a favorite. I don't know if, I think it's yours. It's on your page. Comforter. I love the slow beat of Comforter, so that is going to be one of my favorites of all time. So awesome. I must say, yes.
That's on. So we just put out a Cheza Rojo mixtape last month. So that's on Spotify and Apple.
Fantastic. So guys, go check it out. Comforter is the rhythm is, I don't know how to explain it. It makes your body move, but in a slow motion. It just gives you this vibe. I love it. I truly, truly do. Yes. So my question to you is, what is sex? That is my question to you.
Sex is the game of oneness.
I love it. Yes.
Sex is the game of oneness. And this is why I said, this is what, to help people understand what I mean when I say Cheza Rojo. Cheza Rojo is interchangeable. When you truly understand the word sex and what sex is, you can change it to Cheza Rojo. Cheza Rojo means to play with the spirit. That's what Cheza Rojo means, to play with the spirit. And that is what sex is. Sex is a game, a spiritual game of oneness that happens on every level and in every form of life. It's a game of conflict into oneness. First there is conflict, and then through the conflict you find oneness.
Wow.
And in that oneness you have newness. That is what sex is. Sex is a scientific, spiritual game.
Wow. So the version that we have been taught for however long, right, is not it. Basically, people, is what I'm saying. It is so disconnecting, and it does not flow with the mind. It does not flow with the body. It does not allow for you to get to know your partner, for you to feel your partner. It is rushy. And the dynamic that we've been taught put it that way for us to not fully be functional, if I can put it in that form. And I want to be able to show you guys that it is dysfunctional and how we can get back to it being functional, how we can get back to it being where we are not afraid to give our all to a being because we are afraid to get hurt. Emotions are there. You're going to get hurt, you're not going to get hurt, but then it's going to stop you from experiencing when you're afraid of these emotions. So for people who are not aware that these few years they've been having this connected sexual intercourses with people. What were our ancestors' practice when it came to us having sex?
Well, that depends on how far you're going back,
Far.
right? It depends on how far you're going back, and I tend to not look at things like that in that context, because everything happens in regards to its time, time frame, and environment. Yes. What our ancestors did and what we are doing must shift and must change. However, there is one thing that remains constant irrespective of time, which both us and our ancestors have to relate with, and that is nature. Nature lives on rhythm, not time.
Yes. Yes.
That's why nature will supersede everybody's existence. Because nature operates beyond time and operates only on rhythm. If you look at nature, which to answer your question more directly, our ancestors were closer to nature, therefore closer to the natural understanding of the sexual game. And I would say that if you want to understand sex, look at nature. Go to the place, because, I could talk about our ancestors, for example, but, we're talking about conditions that we don't have, and it's not fair on us. I know we like doing that because it's a great sensation to imagine, but, the moment we cannot put, for example, as a woman, you can, and I don't know you, but I'm just speaking as a modern day woman, you can't put yourself in the mental position of a woman who, for example, completely submits to when a man wants to have sex with you. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
You don't like
it's two different thinking people.
You try and even put your mind in that, it goes completely against anything that we understand.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
And I, in the same position, cannot use that as a way
reference
to what you should be doing right now. Does that make sense?
Yes.
See, so in order to understand what is appropriate, we must go back to nature, because nature is always the teacher of the time. That makes sense?
Yes, completely.
See,
completely.
So if we want to be on rhythm with our ancestors, we look at nature. So now nature, when you're looking at nature, you go now outside of male and female, and you go into this thing called masculine and feminine.
Yes.
And then once you're able to look at, I implore anybody to look at any masculine and feminine entity and how they relate. You will gain an understanding about sex. Because once you put it in that realm, it's no longer Mikhail's opinion versus Alana's opinion.
Yes.
It's no longer Mikhail's culture versus Alana's culture. No, we're looking at the facts of nature. Yes? When you're dealing with masculine and feminine, you're dealing with a divine relationship that happens both in us as individuals and in us as components, man and woman. But then you're also looking at it, for example, in this device that I have here. You look at this device, can you see this symbol?
Power?
Exactly. That is a sexual symbol. And now, let me ask you, why is this a sexual symbol? Can you see why it is?
Because it controls everything in the machine.
No. Just look at the symbol itself and tell me where you see the sex.
It's blurry, so I'm not able to see anything. Say something again and push it to the screen. Tap it.
Start from there.
I have one somewhere here, or I can Google it.
Yeah, Google the power symbol.
Got it. We'll do this right now.
Let's do it right now.
Got it. The power symbol.
Or I can even just do it on my paper like this.
Okay.
Very simple.
Ah,
Look.
it looks like, yes, it looks like the female, the gender button where it got female and male. Am I wrong or am I right?
Go on, break it down.
Gender. It looks like male and female, the gender that they have when you're trying to find out the sex of your children. Do you use something similar? No?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Carry on.
So that's it. That is all I have. Let me look at it again, see what gets me. So it looks like I may be going too far, but
No, go.
a vagina and a penis? No. Yes. Okay.
Show me the show me the vagina. It sounds right.
Guys, this is not this hair does not cute, but this is the vagina and this is the penis.
All right. Okay.
Nice.
Yes. There you go. So now now you're able to observe the masculine and feminine principle outside of our opinions. Okay.
Mm.
This is the universal symbol for power. Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
I've never noticed that before, actually.
It's the universal symbol for power.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at another relationship. What is
the negative and the positive, which is on the thing as well. So am I supposed to? Yes.
Which one is masculine? Which one is feminine, in your opinion?
In my opinion, I think the plus sign might be the female and the negative the male. No?
Why?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking because she's all positive vibes. She's the mother. She's the god.
No. Just look at the symbol. See, now we're going into your opinion. Look at the symbol.
I got you.
And think about. Look what you saw here and here, and then look at what me and you have as masculine and feminine. Not Mikhail and Alana, but man and woman.
Yes.
Yes, and then look at this and this.
Okay, so why I think is because it's similar to the power. And again, the negative is the penis. And the positive is the female. Am I off?
Yes, the other way around.
It is? How?
Yes.
Please do tell.
The negative is the female.
Mm-hmm.
The positive is the masculine.
Okay.
Okay? Yes. Why? When you put them together, it becomes like this. It's a cross, yeah?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
What we're saying is the female always absorbs. Yes? She takes things into the negative.
Wow.
Right?
Yes.
The negative is everything below, right? Are you listening?
Yes, I'm here with you.
So the negative is everything below. The positive is everything above. Yes?
Yes.
This is why the vagina goes inward and the penis goes
upwards. Yes. Wow.
Yeah?
Yes.
You see it here again?
Yes.
This is showing you the divine responsibility of male and female or masculine and feminine relationships. The masculine is an active force. Yes.
I'm with you. No, I'm with you. I just entranced. Just keep going. No, I just here with my mind blown. Keep going.
Yes. So masculine force and then creative energy, active force.
Yes.
This is an active force, right? And this is a creative force. Okay? What the masculine does is if you separate these two, that's why you have an on and an off switch. When you separate them, when they're separate, it's one or the other, right?
Yes.
It's on or off.
Mm-hmm.
Light, dark.
Yes.
The feminine is the darkness.
Yes. I love
the
this.
feminine is the chaos.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Feminine is the chaotic space, the unpredictable.
So, okay, I want to know. So, I want to know both. Why is the man light and we are still going places? Why is the man light and why is the female darkness?
Well, just again.
Yes.
When you're asking me questions, arts, masculine and feminine.
Right.
It helps to put the question and the answer in a non-emotional space. Yeah.
Got it. Yes.
This is not about you or me.
Opinion.
This is about masculine and feminine, which we all have within us. But you represent the divine feminine and I represent the divine masculine.
Right.
So we're looking at a science that operates within us individually, but when me and you are to come together as one, we're looking at a science that we need to understand about each other.
Right. Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
So, here you have an active force, okay? And you have a creative energy.
Yes.
Yeah? This is all possibilities, but no direction.
Yes.
You understand? It hasn't
I'm
been.
with you. Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
This is direction with no possibility.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Oh no, it's making sense. All right.
This is what we call rebel, or without a cause.
Right.
This is the cause. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm there.
This is the effect.
Yes.
Okay? So this relationship is why when they come together, it means power. This is truly the symbol of God.
Wow.
Yes?
Yes.
This is truly the symbol of God. Or, put in another way, the symbol, how our ancestors put it, the symbol looks like. I'll give my drawing.
That's okay.
So I'm trying to make it look sexy.
It's
I'll put it another way. Does this look familiar?
Oh yes. I cannot get the pronunciation right. Is it an anchor? What is it?
Depends on what country you're from. It's an ankh.
Boom. I have it right. It's an ankh. Yes.
All right. Can you look at that and see?
Yes. Well, guys, I can't point at it, but yes. Go and say something so then we could.
Can you see?
Yeah.
From the ankh and the power symbol, how they relate.
Yes, it do.
Yes. Okay. Exact same principle. Yeah.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
This is the realm of all possibilities, and this is where the possibilities become manifest. That is the role of the masculine and feminine relationship. Outside, this is the divine sexual relationship that is always occurring in life, in everyday life. Even before you meet a man and before I meet a woman, this is happening within us. But, okay, So there's one more I want to show you.
That's fine.
Which you might not be able to see. Let me
Is
see
it
if I can
possible
get.
for me to Google it and, or anything on that area?
You might be able to Google it, but I want to show you because I have a specific video, but I don't have the name for it.
Oh, okay.
But if it's not going to work, it's fine. So there's one more relationship. Yeah, I don't have the video. Yeah.
Okay.
But
If
it's
anything,
the relationship. You can Google it.
right?
But the relationship is between the earth and the sun.
Oh.
Now let me ask you, going off what we've been speaking about so far, between the earth and the sun, which one represents the masculine and which one represents the feminine?
All right. So the sun gives us energy, but the earth reproduce from that energy. So is it possible for the sun to be the male or the and the earth to be feminine?
And why do you say that?
Because she produces from what he gave to her, right? She uses his sun to be able to produce the things that we eat. We use his sun as well to gain our melanin. I mean, where are you hooked up? So you said that the male is the force and he is forcing us with his energy, basically. So yeah, save me if I'm right or wrong.
No, you're absolutely right.
Oh.
Absolutely 100% correct. Correct. Let's go back to this symbol.
Got it.
This, let me just add something here. This is, let's call like this is, let's say, all right. Now I've added a thing to that symbol. Can you see what I've done?
Yeah, you've added 2 little baby circles around the man's.
So this is the sun. This is what the sun does. It beams an active force in one direction constantly. And what does the earth do? This is the earth. The earth circulates the sun.
Wow.
Right? Or as we say in the Caribbean, wine pon it. You know? Yeah?
Yes, she truly does.
Right. This is what, if you think about it, the earth circulates the sun. Just as you would circulate
the man.
Come on.
Yes, somebody. Yes. All right.
You see what I'm saying? It's the same, it's exactly the same thing that's happening. Yes? And as you said, the sun gives an active force of energy so that this earth can be creatively abundant.
Yes.
You look at the nature and the way the sun is, it is entirely masculine. It provides the earth with a sense of security. If there was just one day you woke up and the sun wasn't there, your entire way of life would be ruined in an instant.
Yes.
You understand? That is the importance of the masculine in the feminine's life.
Yes.
Yes?
I love
it's to be a constant force of energy in that feminine's life so the feminine can create in abundance and perpetuity.
And what is the feminine in the male's life?
The feminine gives the male purpose. Think about what purpose does the sun have other than the glory of the earth?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
The sun has no purpose. If the earth is not there, the sun is just beaming.
Yes.
For absolutely no reason. It's actually more reckless.
Yes. Yes.
You understand? The sun's power is validated by the beauty
of
the earth.
Yes.
You understand?
I'm with you.
Just as a man, this is why you can look at this, go all the way down the scale. A man is constantly validated by the woman that he's with.
Yes.
Or how well he can look after her, or what, how well, you know what I'm saying? That, what's that saying is that you could tell, you know who a man is by the smile
woman
of
that he has. Yes. Yes, definitely.
You get what I'm saying? You know, so that would say a lot. You see, because in truth, a man has no reason to live without, there's no other existence. That's why men get caught up in, you know, bidding for women's attention.
Right.
You know, the toxic version is running around sleeping with as much women as you can. That's the toxic version of something very natural.
Yes, yes, yes.
But we are born to serve the beauty and creative abundance of the feminine.
Guys, you're not gonna like this topic. They're definitely not going to like a lot of the things that are being said, because for people and their emotions, they're definitely gonna see this not as a balance, but as a shift in terms of why I have to do or why I have to be for someone. But there's no getting away from it. What he says is definitely correct. We do have males out there that does not have purpose. And a friend of mine said a few months back that a woman actually don't have direction, and he was correct in that sense as well. And if you pay a lot of attention to women, they do have a lot of things that they want to do, but they don't have a direction that they want, so they're always all over the place, aka you will call them the multitaskers. So yes, correct. So we have a off balance in the union of the female and the male here.
Yes.
We truly do. What do we do? How
Study
do we
nature.
Study nature.
Study nature, very simply. Study nature. I'm a spiritual health coach, and I teach, and not only teach, but through example of way of life, I show how we can live a naturally, spiritually healthy life. I teach every week from a book called The 11 Laws of God, which taps into, it's Ma'at, the 11 Laws of God. And it breaks down the origins of our spiritual nature. Before religion, before even culture, the science of our spirit and how it's made up. And I do a breakdown every week, and I'm inviting yourself and other people to, it's on Zoom, so you can sign up via my website.
Got it. Will do. Is it on your Instagram that we can sign up?
Yeah.
Got it.
So you can sign up via my website. But this is, and then, you know, we have a community of people that are encouraging this, you know, this way of life and experience amongst each other, because guess what?
Hey you, yes you. So thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope that you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for coming to my page. So I would like for you to subscribe, and I also want you to watch the last video, and I hope that you enjoy everything on my channel. Thank you.